All right, y'all. So today on the menu, we're making some crispy honey fried catfish, Southern style. It's crunchy on the outside, juicy inside, and finished with a sweet honey drizzle and sauce that takes it over the top. So if you love comfort food with a little twist, well, this one is for you. So let's get started. But before we do that, make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment on this video. Let's go into it right after this intro. All right, so here's what you need, right? You need 4 catfish fillets, and we're gonna use 2 cups of buttermilk, 2 tablespoons of hot sauce your choice, and for our seasonings, we're gonna use 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of sazon, 1 tablespoon of that Old Bay seasoning, 1 tablespoon of the Italian seasoning, and we're gonna use some honey for our hot and honey sauce. So let's get started, right? So I have mustard. I'm gonna use mustard as my binder, okay? All right, so now I'm gonna coat that mustard all in our fish. All right, so now I'm going to make our marinade, and we're gonna start with, right, 2 cups of buttermilk, 1 egg, and we're gonna add our seasonings. So remember, garlic powder, sazon, Old Bay seasoning, and some Italian seasoning. All right, now we're going to add 2 tablespoons of our hot sauce. So the type of sauce I am using is Sweet Baby Ray's. That's 1. That's 2. So now we're gonna coat our fish until I marinade. This not only tenderizes the fish, but helps that coating sticks to our fish. All right, so now we're gonna add our plastic over our marinade, and we're going to let our catfish sit in our marinade for about 15 to 30 minutes. Okay, now, so while our catfish is marinating for about 30 minutes, we're gonna get started on our dry seasonings. So right here, I have yellow cornmeal. That's to give our fish, we wanna be extra crispy, you know what I'm saying? And then we got some all-purpose flour, and we got some cornstarch. And then top off the seasonings, we got garlic powder, we got Italian seasoning, Old Bay seasoning, and sazon. You feel me? So I got my bag right here. We're gonna take it back to my grandmother days, All right, so we're gonna add our all-purpose flour into our bag. We're gonna add our cornstarch, my yellow cornmeal. Now let's add our seasonings, right? So we're gonna use garlic powder, Italian seasoning, that Old Bay seasoning, and some sazon. We're gonna get that to shake. Shake. Now it's ready for our fish to be coated in our dry seasoning. So let's head over to the other station. Woo, some of that fresh old lemonade. All right, so it's past 30 minutes. Our fish is done marinating. So now we're gonna add our fish to the coating. All right, so I'm gonna add my fish to the coating. Make sure you coat that fish real good. Make sure the oil in your fryer is about 350 degrees. All right, so let's add. Ready? There we go. And we're gonna let that fry about 4 minutes on each side. All right, so our catfish is done. Now we're gonna take it out and set that aside. And we're gonna let that grease drain off of our fish. All right, so now we're gonna get started on our honey drizzling hot sauce. So first we're gonna use our Sweet Baby Ray's hot sauce. We're gonna use about 1 cup of that. Now we're gonna add our honey. All right, now I'm gonna put a little liquid smoke. I want my sauce to have that smoky taste. Then I'm gonna add some Old Bay seasoning. Now I'm gonna add a little garlic paste. All right, now we're gonna mix that around. Our sauce is now finished. Look at that. That beautiful sauce. All right, now let's plate this up. Add our beautiful fish. All right, you guys, here we go. Moment of truth. I got me a catfish sandwich. So we're gonna do this taste test, see how it tastes. Oh my goodness, it's delicious. This is delicious. If you tried this recipe, let me know how it went. Make sure you like, subscribe, share this video, and I'm out. I'm gonna finish the rest of this. All right, you guys, here we go. Moment of truth. All right, you guys, so today I'm gonna be making some delicious catfish. You know, dang, I forgot the words, man. All right, you guys, so today we're gonna be making some delicious catfish, wild caught from the river. Okay, you guys, so today we're gonna be making some delicious catfish, you know what I'm saying? You dig? Okay, you guys, so today we're gonna be making some delicious catfish. Catfish. Cat. Why do they call it catfish? Cat. Ugh.